quick part two to my live yesterday. Hopefully this will not quit on me. I did a test live last night for about a half an hour. Everything went fine. So I'm not sure if it was my internet or YT. I don't know what it was. But anyways, if you remember, I had yesterday my components for my Oklahoma style caprese salad. So I have tomatoes from my son's garden just the other day. I have lettuce from my back room that I grew in my pot. And I have my own I have fresh parsley, and this is just some chopped up mozzarella cheese. It is not fresh mozzarella cheese, it's not. It is, it's not the ball. Hey, Hearth and Home. So it's not the ball you get in the market, it's just a block that you can shred up yourself. They didn't have that at the store I went to. Hey, have fun in nature. So this is part two. Also, I have some of this Italian crusty bread that, hey, Farm and Fords. They had this crusty bread at the store the other day for 78 cents for the big loaf. So I have that. So let's put this together. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the components to a mixing bowl. Like so. All the components are in the mixing bowl. And then what I did was I took some apple cider vinegar and some olive oil. And I'm just gonna pour that over the salad components. I know with a caprese salad, they come out to the table, you know, with their special drizzle where they drizzle over the top, and they have some kind of fancy dressing or some kind of a vinegar. But this is Oklahoma. I'm gonna toss it in a dish. And then I have this Italian seasoning I really like. It's made by Stone Mill. It's not a paid promotion, just I like it. It hits all the right points for me. Checks all the boxes, as they say. So I'm just gonna mix this. It really bothers me because yesterday, of course, this one probably won't come out looking as nice, but yesterday, it was one of the best plates I've ever made where I plated it for like a camera. It came out so nice. Now, this didn't come out too bad. So let me get this plated. So there it is on the plate. And now what I'm going to do is take my crunchy or crusty French bread or Italian bread like that. And I have mixed up some extra virgin olive oil. I love olive oil, and that Italian seasoning. And then I am just going to drizzle that over the top. A lot of times in the Italian restaurants, they will come in and, you know, give you the bread and that, and then you can dip it in the bowl. I'm just gonna drizzle a little over the top because my house, my rules. So anyways, still looks pretty good. So again, that's almost, other than the cheese and the olive oil and the spice mix, this is all my son's tomatoes, my parsley, my lettuce. So this is as good as it gets. So like I said, there's no basil in here. So it's not true caprese salad. I call it my caprese salad because it's my version from Oklahoma. So without further ado, look at that. I'm taking an Italian dish, making it in Oklahoma, and speaking French. Je m'appelle Jason. Et toi? 2 years of French in high school, 2 solid years. That's all I remember. My name is Jason, and you? Je m'appelle Jason. Et toi? Fresh, good, delicious. Wally World, 78 cents for this big loaf of Italian bread. That is so good. With the Italian spices and the extra virgin olive oil. If you like olive oil, this is perfect. My son gave me a huge bag of tomatoes, so I'm gonna be eating this for a couple days. Pardon me, I'm sitting here talking with my mouth full. Good idea, Jane. I will try that. I don't even know how to say that. Focaccia bread. So, thanks for being here for the second part. But before I sign off, I want to show you guys something. You'll see, wow, where does Okie get all this money? He just bought new dishes. So I did get 2 dishes today, because I have those white dishes and light bounces off of it, and it can mess up my videos. A lot of times when I'm cooking, you'll see the bright white, but you won't actually see all the dish. So I wanted something that was more earth tone-ish with something. So I went out to my local antique store this morning and paid a whopping $1.25 for these 2 plates. Total, it was $1.25 for these 2 plates. So I did wash it. Oh, maybe they are messy. I'll have to check it out. But there's the plate right there. You can see it doesn't send back. It doesn't reflect the light as much, and it's just better all around. And I have a couple other ones I'm going to get. I just haven't found them yet. Now, while I was there, I always check out their cookbooks. It's this older couple. I think they're in their late 80s that own the place, early 90s. Very nice couple. So we frequent their store often. And I'm always intrigued by other countries' cooking. I like ethnic foods. So I like Indian food, I like Mexican food, I like Jamaican food, I like Cuban food, I like all of it. I found, check that out. Hey, Bo's RV Life. So it's Scottish cooking, more recipes from Scotland. This goes back into the 70s. This was printed, but these are all older, where they talk about mutton, collops in the pan, minced chicken, galantine, chicken stovies. That's what I like about English, French, and like Irish cooking. They have all these really cool names for stuff. Picaithly Bannock, Fife Bannocks. I have no idea, but I'm cooking some of this stuff. So I'll be sharing some of this coming up with hopefully stuff from my garden. And they get into a lot of game birds, pheasant, partridge, things like that, grouse. And this one struck me funny. So they sell all of their cookbooks for 75 cents. So I got this cookbook. I went up and I went to the lady and I asked, it says it's French Acadian cookbook. French Acadian cookbook. So I'm like, okay, it's gonna be in French, which it's not. The foreword in the beginning is in French. So there's nothing in here that says Je m'appelle à toi, so I can't read any of this. But I asked the lady, I said, did they spell, when they printed the book, did they spell Canada wrong or did they mess something up? Just as a joke, She goes, I'm actually not sure, because it says French Acadian cookbook, so I just figured it was French Canadian. That's why I was gonna pick it up. But then I'm like, there's gotta be a different meaning behind it. This is chock full of, it's 100, 200 pages of recipes. Some have 2 or 3 recipes per page. So I'll be doing some stuff out of this. All it is, I looked it up. French Acadian is was not a province, a settlement in Canada somewhere. It was a French settlement. They called Acadia. So this is a lot of the recipes translated to English because I can't read French. So we can have this. Hey, Janet. So hopefully soon something's coming up as I display dishes, hopefully on my $1.25 plates from the antique store. This kind of reminds me of Hearth and Home. Kind of reminds me of her logo. It looks like Hearth and Home's logo. I may try to transfer this to a board and then wood burn it and then color it in with some paints. I might try to do that. I'm not that artistic though. Now, you'll see today I've been posting some comments. I just wanted to mention this briefly before I sign off here shortly. I wanted to let everybody know that every day, if I can do it every day, I'm running 3 TVs typically, Monday through Friday when I'm home. Weekends might only be 2 TVs. But what I'm doing is I'm gonna start placing comments on my community page, on my community posts. And I'm gonna be listing who I'm going to be watching on my TVs those days, on my spare TVs. I wanna let everybody know, this isn't a list of my favorites to the people, to my worst people that I don't like, which I like my subscribers. These are people that have been on the top of my mind. Their stuff pops up on my screen often. It's people that follow me, support me. I'm getting to you, believe me. There's a whole bunch out there. I got 6 listed, and the reason I'm putting them on the community page is I'm putting their channels. So if you want to go support them, you can just click on their link and go to their channel and see if you already support them. If not, you can support them. And I'm just trying to see maybe if every day when I list these content creators, if you want, you could throw their playlist on or a couple of their videos and just kind of let them know. And then these are all the people from my community. And I'm making a list on the community posts. And I'm gonna keep this little notebook here. And I'm just gonna, like today is these 3, tomorrow is gonna be another 3. Sunday might only be 2, I'm not sure yet, but then next week, hopefully, as I'm available Monday through Friday, I will run 3, 3, 3, 3, and I'll just keep putting their channel names. It's not who I like the best. It's gonna be everybody that subscribes to me. I'm working down a list. I will get to you. So today it just happens to be Missy cooking on a budget. I'm running hers right now. Down the road, I'm running his now. And Spongy Goldie is running in the master bedroom on that TV. And they're just gonna run throughout the day. And if they shut off, I check every couple hours, I go back in, turn them back on, and get them running again. If you wanna support them, there's their channel name. And I just think that'll be a nice way to keep growing this community. We have a great community, we support each other, and it's very appreciated. So honestly, with that said, there is my Oklahoma style caprese salad. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hey, Driving Dally. And I hope you'll continue to support me as I continue to support others, and we can just continue to grow together and build this community that we have. So with that said, I'm gonna go eat my salad now for my lunch, and then I'll probably go working outside. So everybody have a great day. Continue to check out my community posts, as every day I'll be posting who I'm supporting. Depending on my evenings, if I'm helping with my grandson, I may not do it the next morning right away, or I might not do it that day at all, depending on how tired I am or if I'm having other issues. So not every day. It's gonna be as many days as I possibly can do. So with that said, everybody have a great day. It's Friday, have a great weekend. Don't do anything silly and get yourself hurt. Just be good, enjoy the weekend, see your family, get prepped because we're in the Christmas season and here we go. Take it easy.